Yo, what's going on? Welcome to Cash Keyboards. This is going to be an E-Yooso Z-66 low profile keyboard build for a creator named Snugs3. Super excited for this build. I've never really built low profile keyboards, so this is going to be a unique build. We are going to do a resin pour, so that should be fun. So we have Echo, Aviator, USB cable, the Z-66, and we found some random keycaps that match the aesthetic she wanted. She likes grays and pinks and kind of, you know, a unique color setup. So yeah, we're gonna add some glitter to the resin and some dinosaurs because, you know, what's a resin build without some fun? So this should be interesting because the board is a low profile board. So this is the Z-66. I got it in pink. Comes with a pink USB-C cable, you see here, and then you have the user manual, and that's about it. That's all she is. It is an RGB keyboard. It has Otamu reds, low profile switches, which are very interesting to work with, if I say so myself. Okay, so unboxing the board, we have the entire thing in pink. It has a pink aluminum top, and then a pink bottom. It's beveled edges, so it's nice and smooth. Low profile keycaps, which we're going to take off anyway. As you can see here, it's the E-Yooso. How do you even say that? Z-66. A cute board. I really like E-Yooso. Just for a budget-friendly board, if you're looking to get into modding, if you're looking to have some fun, if you're looking to try some stuff out. I did put a few through their punishments, not the low-profile ones, but the regular ones. Anything from their 60% all the way up to 75%. I put them through their paces, like gaming on them pretty regularly, just see how they stand up, and they held up pretty well. I really like them also because almost every one of their boards is hot swappable. You do come with north-facing RGB and very standard PCBs, but if you can get past that and you're just looking for something fun and affordable to build, I highly recommend it. So let's go ahead and get all these keycaps off and start getting to the nitty-gritty. So now that we got all these keycaps off, we can see that the switches are the low profile box style switches. They are the red linears. I believe they are 4mm stroked. They have about 65 grams of max force, 30 grams for triggering. It's got a 1.2mm full stroke. So yeah, they're pretty good for gaming, good for office work. It's a really good roundabout switch if you like that tactile, or if you like that linear feel. It won't have that tactile bump. But it'll be nice and smooth, quick actuations, which we like for gaming, which we like for typing. They are hot swappable, as you can see. It was really hard. I didn't want to go with these exactly, but unfortunately the Gateron low profiles didn't really fit in the board correctly, and I didn't really feel like doing a bunch of modifications to make them work, which we might come to later. We might try it again later, but they are hot swappable. If you do some research, or maybe later on I can do a video on what will fit in here if you don't want to use the Otamu brand, but for now these will work. People have said they feel mushy, they feel a little bit more forceful to use. I feel like they're not super mushy. I just feel like they're inconsistent across the board. So yeah, between switches they'll feel different, which is really interesting. So we're going to go ahead and take them all apart. We're going to take them off the PCB. We're going to go ahead and open them up, lube them, film them, do the works, see if we can get them feeling a bit better. Sorry, there's no sound test. My mic wasn't working for some reason, so I had to order a new mic when this was being filmed. So maybe later on down the road we'll build another one. I did order a second board so we can build another fun build and I can get a sound test. So look for that video when it comes out. So now it's time for some resin. We're going to go ahead and cover up the ports where the resin would pour out. You're looking at 2 in the front, 2 in the rear, 2 in the rear by the feet. In the front, there's these little holes next to the rubber feet that aren't adjustable. So we want to go ahead and cover those up, mask them off so you don't have resin pouring everywhere. I just used regular painter's tape, and then I took an X-Acto blade to go ahead and cut them out, so we didn't have to uh, do it later, pretty much. Now that we have all that ready, we're gonna go ahead and get our mixing stick right here. We'll get a little measuring cups. This took about, I would say about the 40 line, 45 line for a nice even pour. There's not a lot of room in a low profile board to put anything in it to make it heavier, to dampen the sound. So you have to be really careful because you don't want to over pour. Also, one of the big things you need to look for is if the board has a daughter board, or if it has a USB that mounts below the PCB, in which this case this does. The USB-C is mounted below the PCB, so you want to make sure the USB-C port, you want to curve that resin pour or any of your filling there. Or if you're like me, you will have to take a Dremel later and Dremel out that area so that the way the USB-C fits. We went dinosaurs. Her themes for Twitch is dinosaur based. She loves dinosaurs. We got this pack of I think it was labeled confetti. It's a little bit bigger than confetti, but it's cool because it has all her favorite dinosaurs and it has these little roar things, which I thought were super cute. We're gonna go ahead and put those in the bottom before we pour the resin. Okay, so I use three different kind of glitter, or three different colors of glitter. This is ultra fine glitter, so I use gold, pink, and silver. Just silver to give it a little bit extra sparkle, and then gold and pink are two of our favorite colors. I use Dr. Resin for any of my pours, just because it's a really nice resin. It comes out clear, crystal clear, which I really enjoy. Here you're gonna see that I use about 40 milliliters. This is perfect amount for a low profile build, just because we're really worried about having enough room. And with resin, once it hardens, it hardens. There's no more give. There's no adjusting it. It's it. That's it. That's all you got. You can't do it. You can't do anything else. So make sure you really, try to guesstimate. I guess there's no real way of knowing. But I did 40 milliliters and it worked perfect. Also, don't go overboard with the glitter. A little bit goes a long way. Also, make sure when you do mix your resin, you use at least 3 minutes of mixing, so that way everything gets really mixed in well. Then also, after you mix it, you'll notice that your resin will be a slightly different color, just because of the glitter and the mixing process. It'll get kind of cloudy and a different color. But don't worry, if you're using a crystal clear resin, it will come out crystal clear once it cools. Okay, now that we have that all mixed up, we're gonna go ahead and pour. It is sped up, but you know, slow and steady wins the race with resin. The slower you pour it, the less bubbles you'll get. You'll notice that I just kind of went around everywhere. As long as you can kind of, you know, rotate the board a little bit, it'll flatten itself out, and then you're all good to go. After it dried, this is what it looked like. It was very sparkly, very shiny, exactly what we're looking for, and we were ready to move on to the next step. We're going ahead and do tape mod this. We didn't want to use a bunch of tape just because of the situation with low profile. So we did one layer of tape for the tape mod, which is always my go-to. Shout out to everybody that started the trend for the tape mod. Shout out Hippotech, the person I learned it from. But we'll go ahead and use that, and then as you can see, it fits in pretty perfectly. We're going to pop the holes through, and yeah, just keep moving on. Okay, now that we got our little sonic screwdriver here, we're going to put it back together, button it all up. Highly recommend that thing. If you don't have one, get one. I'm going to put everything in the links below, so you can link to the keyboard, link to the keycaps, link to everything, so you can check it out. If you're curious, you can buy them, you can build one, all that stuff. It's up to you. Also, want to shout out to the gold piece on the right hand side. You can actually pop those off. You'll see a lot of budget boards that have that piece, and they'll have like the company name on it. Once you take off the top plate, you can actually just pop them out, and then you can paint them whatever. This one I actually did 2 coats of primer, and then we did a coat of gold, and then I took a paint marker, wrote Snugs in it, and then shot two sets of light gold over the top of it, so it gives that effect where it shimmers her name when the light moves. I wanted to display her name on the board, but I didn't want it to really pop or stand out. I wanted it to be a little homage to her. So hope you like it. I really suck at handwriting, so sorry that the handwriting's kind of bad, but you know, it's there. So these are random keycaps. I have no idea what these are or what set they're from. It just matched the color scheme, and it was actually just sent to an email from one of my sites, and it was like keycap sale. But I will try to get the name of it and see if I can find a link, if not an Amazon link or to something exactly like it. But yeah, it turned out great. Their XDA profile, PBT, they're nice and thick. They sound great. They look great. They feel great. Worked out really well for this build. The pink matches really, really wonderfully. It wasn't too bright of a contrast. I really liked it. Here's the Snugs effect you can see. And now, check her out. This little clip section of her.
All right. Hi, my name is Snugs, and I enjoy socks. I've known some people who fart in their mic, and let me tell you, they caught pink eye a couple of times. They refuse to admit it's because they fart into their mics. Dry rub only. Pepper them! I hope you like pepper with your salad!
Who I say is an evil person. It couldn't even been it. Like, I can't think of an evil thing to say. Pineapple belongs on pizza.
I'm back. I can hear you now.
Hey, welcome back.
Oh, good. I was like, if you're gonna... Oh! Please don't tell me I just threw that back in. I did, didn't I? All of that work, all of that, I can't blow the bubbles, all of that fudgies. I'm just gonna walk it. Oh, fudge! I'm gonna walk it off. Oh, fudge! I'm gonna fall off. I am so triggered. I'm not even gonna look for my mermaid. My mermaid's gonna find me when you go far enough away.
And who is this beautiful creature I see? I'm Tara, Hazel's granddaughter.
Yes!
Hazel told me her granddaughter was coming to town, but didn't mention that she was so lovely.
Wait.
Thanks. I'm Amira, the doctor here in Fairhaven. I've been taking care of your grandmother.
It's getting spicy.
Wow. Thank you. I came as soon as I heard she was sick.
Just eat it in the bush. Eat it in the bush. That sounds dirty, and we're not gonna repeat what I said. No, we're gonna get this, Jen. I'd like for this to give a little when it's done, you know, a little. Because the big one goes. Ooh. Wait, are we going to tilted? I was just saying to edge them. My army of snowmen.
I'm the jump master. You're falling.
Out of the house and didn't die. Prime. You get the primes. We get the primes. No fun. Zone. What's in here? Mayonnaise? Oh, it's a doctor. Oh, fucking balls. I've got a tool sack. Toolbox. Fuck. All of that was embarrassing. Oh shit, I fell off my own boat! Remember that time I said I was coming? And then I fell off my own boat. That's 3 star. Not 1, not 2. That's 6 with 2 hands. That's 3 with 1 hand. Right. Okay. Speaking of swings, I love a good swing. Playing like butt cheeks because I'm tired. I'm tired from the turkey. The turkey was delicious and I have no regrets. Like if I was a dinosaur. My name is Snugs. I'm not a dinosaur. Oh, I wish I was so bad. And that's what it'd be like if I was a dinosaur. I fucking watched Bill. I said, fuck that shit. Bill?
Heather,
Fuck you. God dang it, repeat, you son of a biscuit. That's it. That's the end. Please don't think there's more because that was all.
Hey, go show her some love. It's twitch.tv/Snugs3. I just want to say thank you for watching. I'm new to making this style of content. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. Drop a follow, leave a like, leave a comment if there's something you want to see, something you want to try, see, anything like that. I'm open. And yeah, I hope you have a good day.